Hey there, Libra. I hope you guys are doing really well. I want to go ahead and get into a relationship reading for you. I already have the cards out just to save time for uploading and so I can get like an energetic read on this so I'm not feeling rushed. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment if you wish. These are general messages. They're not going to resonate with all of you. Make sure to check your other readings or your other sign placements. Your messages may be there. Yeah, so Libra, it feels here that we may be dealing with a situation where either you or a partner has been working very diligently for your connection, your relationship, but it feels like for some of you, whoever this reading is for, there may be other issues going on external to this situation. Also, communication may be very cold and detached here. It's like where we should be emotionally expressive, or we should be appreciative of a person and what they do for us or what they do towards a relationship. Could be your energy. It's like it's just very detached and very like unappreciated. There's a lot of inner chaos and conflict for this person. And again, switch the roles if this is your energy. But it's like the energy that I keep getting is one where we've tried to be receptive. We've tried to do the things. We've tried to build upon this connection. We've tried to safeguard it. We've tried to financially support it. And it feels like no matter what or how we prove ourselves to the situation or try to uphold the situation, there's something going on external here that is just a betrayal energy. It's a problematic energy. I feel like you or this person has done what they can to like really make a house a home, to really secure this connection or the foundational underpinnings here. But it almost feels like it's being done in vain, or like as a, like these are the steps that we take to secure a connection. These are the things that we do to make sure that everything is running smoothly. But like if we have a partner that is emotionally unexpressive, or like who's willing to seek other connections elsewhere or attention elsewhere, what's the point? Like why are we like working so hard for something here is what it feels like. And so I feel like the energy is a one where it's like somebody is realizing the lack of effort being put into a situation is just not healthy. It's not something that can be upheld. And it's also very, it's disrespectful, Libra. And so whether that is you experiencing this or the person that you're dealing with, it feels like there's a lot of energy of just like considerable disappointment, just because it's like I've tried to do everything. I've tried to be everything, and it doesn't matter what I try. It doesn't matter. I feel like this person or your energy, whoever is, they've tried to stabilize this by making a house a home. They've tried to work very diligently to secure this connection, this home, this like the comfort of the home, and it's become a burden. It feels like this person may be pulling back their energy, or you might be pulling back your energy here, because what's the point of doing something or trying to be receptive or open or like trying to work with somebody if it just feels like you're alone, and so there's a lot of inner turmoil that's happening here for this person or you. And it feels like a positive thing is that the direction financially for them or you, it's positive. It's coming up in the world. It's like being able to really, it's like if the home life isn't working out, at least the work life is, at least like that is a secure and kind of more comfortable position to be in, or safer bet to be a part of. And it feels like that is progressively getting better and better and better. Exit plan is an energy that comes through here. So if you may be dealing with a situation where it's like we might want to detach. We might want to detach just because it feels like whoever is the disrespectful, unattentive partner here, Libra, this person has tried to deal with that, or the other person has tried to deal with that in their own ways, and they've tried to give, they've tried to come at it from different angles, and it's not working. It's like somebody, when things are made too easy for people, oftentimes they don't work hard for them. Oftentimes they just accept things to be the way they are, and you provide all this great stuff, I will take all this great stuff. Thank you very much. It's that kind of energy here. And so I feel like maybe if there's been external parties to this or external factors, it doesn't have to mean that there's other people involved, but it feels like maybe, even if it's just in conversation, it feels like this person or you are just like, I'm not being respected, I'm not being taken seriously, I'm not being considered here, and I don't want to go, but I have to go. And so it turns into, let me try and secure this, let me try and make all of these things happen. And maybe that's been going on for a while, to a degree where now it's like, I can't fight against this, I can't make something happen here, I can't be the one to keep giving and giving and giving if my partner doesn't see me as a partner, if my partner just sees me as a meal ticket, or if my partner just doesn't really emotionally care about me. I'm just there supplying money or, making things easy, is the energy that I'm picking up here, Libra. And so with that, within the actions of this situation, it's already felt like a burden, but that burden is like being let go of now, or that is the direction here. And I feel that whomever is seeking freedom from this situation will find it, and that will be fair for them. And I would say, if it's you, please rely on the connections that you have. Please rely on the work friends. Please rely on the people that you have harmony with, because it feels like whatever's going on here, it just feels very cold and unconcerned, is how I want to put it. And it feels complacent in its nature. Like we've just gotten very used to having things like be the way that they are, and it's easy, I'll take it. And so here it's almost as if like we have to safeguard our energy and protect what we have. It's not about being used, and it's not about having to do the most for the least, which it feels like has been the way that this has gone, Libra. And I feel like the big kicker here too is the aspect of emotional coldness, or using somebody's emotions, or like striking at them emotionally through communication or emotional manipulation, or like demeaning the person, or not taking them seriously, but also showing them that they're not going to be taken seriously. It's a very selfish energy that feels like it's going on here, Libra. And I feel like this person or you could feel very much like trapped in a situation that wants to be let go of and released. And so in this connection, I would say, yes, release that, because whatever you're dealing with somebody, or they're dealing with you, whoever. It's like too little too late. Too little too late. And is it even real? Like, are we intentional about changing things? I don't think so. Maybe. But it feels also that there are other external forces that are being connected with here, or maybe even just our attention, somebody's attention is like in a different direction. It doesn't have to be straight up cheating, but it can talk about like we're not prioritizing the connection that we have in front of us and that we're supposed to be a part of. We're other focused. We're kind of like, focused on what feels good in the moment, but like we also have a person here who has been putting in their blood, tears, and sweat into a situation, trying to be the right partner, trying to be a good partner, and it keeps being met with complacency and inattentive energy and a lack of like desire to uphold a relationship. I hope this isn't a marriage, but we have the Hierophant and the Four of Wands here, you know, which can indicate, and the Ten of Pentacles here, which can indicate long-term connections or marriage. I feel whomever is wanting to leave, I feel they're the one who actually has the stability behind them or the finances behind them. And if that is not the case, it's something that needs to be worked on now so that we can have at least some sort of ideal exit plan, because that's what it feels like. It's come down to a point here, Libra, where this person or you like want out, and it's a disappointed energy. Like, I put so much into this and like they just don't care. That's the energy I'm getting here. Can you give me any advice here for this reading? You have the Ten of Cups coming out in reverse here. It's a loss of love and connection. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles here as well. Like, this is something that's been going on for a while. This should be upheld, or at least, yeah, you got the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. It's the foundation is built. The finances are potentially there. The security of having somebody is there, but that doesn't necessarily come with love or emotional support here. It's like you have the basis of it, you have the kind of the nuts and bolts of a situation, but where's the love? Where's the emotional connection? Where's the consideration? It feels like somebody here is dealing with a situation that is just like, it feels like they're getting used, is what it feels like. It's like they will be used for what they can contribute, you know? And I feel the one who's complacent here is the one who will be sorry in the end. I keep getting an energy of someone seeking elsewhere, someone seeking like affection, attention elsewhere, or the desire. Even if it hasn't been done yet, the desire is elsewhere. I don't like this because it completely ignores the person in the connection, and it feels like you're here to just make it comfortable, and you're here as kind of like a placeholder, and you're here as somebody who is typically would be considered the ideal partner because they're a little workhorse. They're a homemaker. They want to make everything nice. And then we have this other person who's just like, I'll take it. You know, it's that type of energy. Whomever is needing to leave this situation, Libra, I feel that their energy will be rejuvenated after they leave, or through like that preparation of like making a plan, exit plan. Yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse. This is not emotionally satisfying. This may be somebody who may want to travel away from this, or use their money to travel and fulfill their life in different ways. Whoever's been complacent here, I feel, is going to be receiving a rude awakening, but it's at their own hands. It's at their own decisions in mistreatment and, you know, neglect. I feel like we're dealing with a partner, whether that's you or this other person, who feels very neglected, very disregarded, and like they've taken it as much as they can, and now it's just like, I can't. And so I would expect this to start to come down. I would expect this to start to be released. Okay. I'm going to let this reading go here just because, you know, I can't go into that anymore, but it feels like that's kind of it here. And I'm going to let it go. And like, share, subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay. This is not a nice reading. I'm not... If you've been with my channel for any period of time, you know that if a reading is very nice and loving and delightful, I'll share that with you. And if a reading is not that way, I'll share that with you. And the way that this is showing up, it feels like somebody who's been massively disregarded and is just kind of like, you know, alone in a relationship that is not fulfilling at all. So that's what I have for you. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, Libra. Bye.